Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Jaqara, Leviticus, Chapter 7. And Yahuwah spoke to Moshe, saying, Take Aharon and his sons with him, and the garments, and the anointing oil, and a bull for a sin offering, and 2 rams, and a basket of unleavened breads. Then gather all the congregation together at the door of the appointed tent. So Moshe did as Yahuwah commanded him, and the assembly was gathered together at the door of the appointed tent. Thus Moshe said to the congregation, This is the thing which Yahuwah commanded to be done. Therefore Moshe brought Aharon and his sons. Then he washed them with water. Moreover, he put the coat upon him, and girded him with the girdle. And he clothed him with the robe, and he put the ephod upon him. Then he girded him with the intricate girdle of the ephod, and bound it to him with it. And he put the breastplate upon him. Also he put in the breastplate the Urim and the Thummim. And he put the turban upon his head. Also upon the turban he put the golden plate of the Kodesh Nazir facing him, as Yahuwah commanded Moshe. And Moshe took the anointing oil, and anointed the tabernacle, and all that was in it. Thus he sanctified them. And he sprinkled it upon the altar 7 times, and anointed the altar, and all its utensils, both the laver and its base, to sanctify them. Then he poured the anointing oil upon Aharon's head, and anointed him, to sanctify him. Furthermore, Moshe brought Aharon's sons, and put coats upon them, and girded them with girdles, and put headdresses upon them, as Yahuwah commanded Moshe. And he brought the bull for the sin offering. So Aharon and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the bull for the sin offering, but he slew it. Then Moshe took the blood, and put it upon the horns of the altar round about with his finger, and purified the altar, and poured the blood at the bottom of the altar, and sanctified it, to make reconciliation upon it. Then he took all the fat that was upon the innards, and the caul of the liver, and the 2 kidneys, and their fat. Then Moshe burned it upon the altar, but the bull and its hide, its flesh, and its dung, he burnt with fire outside the camp, as Yahuwah commanded Moshe. And he brought the ram for the ascension offering. So Aharon and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram, but he killed it. Then Moshe sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. Moreover, he cut the ram into pieces. Then Moshe burnt the head, and the pieces, and the fat. And he washed the innards and the shanks in water. And Moshe burnt the whole ram upon the altar. It was an ascension offering for a sweet savor, an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah, as Yahuwah commanded Moshe. Then he brought the other ram, the ram of fulfillment. So Aharon and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram, but he killed it. Then Moshe took its blood, and put it upon the tip of Aharon's right ear, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. Moreover, he brought the sons of Aharon. Then Moshe put the blood upon the tip of their right ears, and upon the thumb of their right hands, and upon the great toes of their right feet. And Moshe sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. Furthermore, he took the fat, and the tail, and all the fat that was upon the innards, and the caul of the liver, and the 2 kidneys, and their fat, and the right shoulder. Also, out of the basket of unleavened bread, which was before Yahweh, he took 1 unleavened cake, and 1 cake of anointed bread, and 1 wafer, and put them on the fat, and upon the right shoulder. And he gave all upon the hands of Aharon, and upon the hands of his sons, and shook them for a shake offering before Yahweh. Then Moshe took them from their hands, and burnt them on the altar upon the ascension of fulfillment. It is a sweet savor by fire unto Yahweh. Moreover, Moshe took the breast and shook it for a shake offering before Yahweh. Moshe's portion was from the ram of fulfillment, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. Then Moshe took from the anointing oil, and from the blood which was upon the altar, and sprinkled it upon Aharon, and upon his garments, and upon his sons, and upon his sons' garments with him. Next he sanctified Aharon, and his garments, and his sons' garments with him. Furthermore, Moshe said to Aharon and to his sons, Boil the flesh at the door of the appointed tent, and there eat it with the bread that is in the basket of fulfillment, as I am commanded, saying, Aharon and his sons will eat it, and that which remains of the flesh and of the bread you will burn with fire. And you will not go out of the door of the appointed tent during 7 days, until the days of your fulfillment has ended. For in 7 days he will fulfill you, as he has done this day. Yahweh has commanded to make an atonement for you. Therefore you will abide at the door of the appointed tent, day and night, for 7 days, and keep the charge of Yahweh, that you do not die, for thus I am has commanded. Then Aharon and his sons did all the things which Yahweh commanded by the hand of Moshe.